Hey guys, welcome back to the Transformation Church Message Recap Podcast. We are back for another week. Did y'all record last week?
No.
Oh, we missed last week, but we're back this week.
Justin's traveling again.
So, here we are. I'm one of your hosts, Justin Oswald, the executive pastor of Transformation Church with the lead pastor, Brad Livingston. Back there behind the cameras, John.
What up?
He's here. You can hear him. You cannot see him.
Which is the way you would prefer it.
What are you eating? Candy?
What do you call it? No, the mints.
Oh, you got your little mint?
Little lifesaver.
Mint?
Little lifesaver mint.
Yeah.
Spearmint.
I love those.
Ah, the spearmint.
I could eat them all day.
good.
Really?
All day.
Tell me more about this.
I love them.
Is it like...
Once I start, I don't want to stop, so I have to be careful. I love them. They're so good. We have them around campus, you know.
They are around campus.
You know?
They're everywhere.
I keep some of them in our little
our drawer.
pastor drawer.
Yep, we got a little pastor drawer, in case you didn't know.
We want to be fresh on Sunday.
That's right. Especially
Fresh
if you do a prayer thing. You don't want
Yeah, you want to be
You don't want your breath smelling like something bad.
Yeah, be kicking like Van Damme.
You know what I mean?
The old you remember Jean-Claude Van Damme, the actor?
Yeah.
Remember those lame movies he was in?
Those are great movies.
I used to watch them too, but Anyways, we're back. We're back for another week. We were out last week. Well, I was out last week. I don't know why y'all didn't record. I guess y'all were just slacking.
Why didn't we record last week? What were we doing last week?
Well, I had a lot going on last week.
It was John's fault. Yeah, John's fault.
I had a lot going on.
I said, I got a lot I'm doing right now. I'm really, really busy. Is it cool? Justin's gone.
There is a whole lot going on. I was on a retreat, boys. And it was pretty nice. I'm not going to lie.
Good spot.
It's cool. So there's a pastor's retreat place that it's for pastors. And
Indeed.
I was blessed to go by someone who someone paid for the whole retreat for executive pastors. So like 13, 14 guys from around the country at different churches.
Right.
So it was really cool.
Yep.
Got to meet some new people, make new friends, that do what I do at other churches around the different places. So it was really cool.
Yep.
I enjoyed it.
Yep. Justin earned it. He works hard around here. So
it was good. I mean, it's a beautiful place in South Carolina. 64 acres on the water. I mean, anything you want to do, they had it. Pickleball, to cornhole, to fire pits, to hot tubs, to
golf
poker tables, to golf simulator. That was cool. To a
fly
gym,
fishing.
freshwater and saltwater fishing, e-bikes, golf carts, skeet shooting. Like literally, if you wanted to do it, you could do it.
He was suffering for the Lord last week.
Yeah,
so,
yeah. It was really cool.
Yeah.
Deer, a lot of deer on their property because they had like a couple food plots.
Okay.
I got out a couple times. So I just wanted, I don't get outdoors that much. So while I was there, I wanted to be outdoors a good bit.
You
So
don't?
no, I mean,
Okay.
I need to. So I got the e-bike, but it's just been too hot to ride.
Facts,
You know what I mean?
dog. Yeah.
But anyways, while I was at South Carolina, I was like, I want to get outdoors more because it's like they had like these wood areas, it's wooded, it's like in the 64 acres, and then like big, beautiful, it's a 14-acre bass pond, bass lake, and then around it, that was just really pretty. They keep it mowed real nice. So, I was hop on the golf cart and I'd just go cruising the property through the trails and stuff they have just by myself. And
Come on.
So it was really cool, really, really a good time. The food was good. We went fishing for redfish.
Love that. Good for you guys.
It was fun.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
I was glad to be home. It was one of those deals. Your sleep. The beds are comfortable. They said that they wanted to spare no expense on the beds for when pastors come. The beds were top notch. Even though I was in a little one in this little, like a dormer hole, like up a stairs and a dormer.
Yep.
Where a dormer is, but it was like really comfortable. But you're in a room with like 3 other dudes. Like there's like it's like camp for adults. You know. It was fun.
Not your bed, so you don't sleep right.
That's right. Yeah, so it was. I was glad to be home, but it was really good.
Is that a fresh clean tease?
Yeah. Yeah.
Knew it. It's a fresh.
I bought a bunch of new stuff lately.
Oh, that's right. You spent like a year's rent on shirts recently.
No, I did spend. I did spend. Yeah, but I do because I wanted some new stuff. So
Yeah,
like some Henleys.
Yeah.
Do you have any of the sweat shorts?
I haven't got that far yet. Worth it?
Absolutely.
Oh man.
Yeah. So I got the joggers and the shorts
Okay.
to wear around the house.
Yeah. Lounge shorts. Yeah.
They have the two black and charcoal. They come together
Yeah.
in the pack. Absolutely phenomenal. So,
right.
what I did was in my house once I got home. I think I did this on Friday or Saturday. I cleaned out like my closet a little bit, my drawers,
Yep.
old tees. I'm not y'all may know this. I'm not a graphic tees kind of guy. But I have some. You acquire them, over time. But I was like cleaning some of that stuff out, and then I ordered a whole bunch of Fresh Clean tees. We're big fans. We'll go and promote them. Fresh Clean teas.
Today's podcast brought to you by
Yeah,
Fresh Clean Tees.
I found them a few years ago for just plain T-shirts, and they started where you buy packs, like a 5-pack, and they're no graphics, no brands, no just solid color, and you get like a 5-pack for. They average about $13 a shirt, so it's not that expensive. They're fairly inexpensive compared to other stuff online.
Yep.
And the quality is really good. The fit is really good, and you get just like a multicolor pack, or you get like a pack of 3 black shirts or whatever. That was kind of the idea. But then they've expanded their whole offering. They have polos now. Like this is a polo, Henleys, hoodies, sweatshirts. Now even like joggers, pants, and stuff, all kind of stuff. So I bought several different color Henleys.
Yep. I got my Henleys.
I bought several polos, probably about eight or 9 polos.
Wow. Yeah.
But they had them on. They had a sale
great
going
sale,
on,
dude. Yeah. I got in on it.
So, yeah, no, they fit nice.
They're great. Love
If you're not a lot of those shirts are built for real slim guys,
Tell me about it.
and these are a little better, but it's good quality. So,
Not that any of you asked about that,
Well, we
or
told-
maybe even wanted to know that information.
we
but
told you.
if you want to look the part, here at TC, you can go to Fresh Clean Tees, and now it's Fresh Clean Threads.
I saw that. Yeah,
because it's more than T. It was just a
It's
T-shirt.
just T-shirts.
You've been talking about their T-shirts for forever.
a long time.
Yeah.
Never.
And I ignored you.
I realized I know I'm not known as the fashion guy around TC.
but I'm known to rock the microphone.
However,
No.
I was thinking about this because about the Fresh Clean Tees. I was like, I'm not known as the fashion guy. However, I think there's been 1 or 2 trends that everyone's gotten on that I started. Hey Dudes. I was the first one here wearing Hey Dudes that I know of.
Were you really?
Yeah. During COVID. I don't even wear them anymore.
I remember Brett Burkett, I think, was one of the first people I saw rocking them.
He was after me.
But yeah.
Forget you, Brett.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
But I'll let you have that. No. Yeah.
But the Fresh Clean Tees I have been for a long time.
Yep. You've been rocking all white sneakers since
Forever.
Since elementary school.
Yeah.
I can vouch for that.
Started that one.
Yeah, you've held strong on that particular position.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
And
when they weren't in style,
That's
you
kind of
were
in
still-
style now too.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to necessarily claim
Justin was
that.
doing it when it was the white K Swiss,
Yeah, buddy.
the
Everybody,
bear claw bottoms.
everybody had those.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, hold on. I got to look a picture of those up.
But we did Nike and stuff too back in the day. I had some like
Yeah,
Air
yeah.
Maxes and stuff. My favorite shoes of all time. You ready for this? These Allen Iverson
The old AIs?
with the zip.
Yeah.
The zip up over the laces.
Come on.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Show
Hold
that
on,
to the
John.
camera.
I got to get this on camera. Hold on, John. Let me see if you can zoom in.
So-
That's right there.
Back up a little bit.
Justin had, I think he had 4 pairs.
yeah.
Hated them. So that's real.
Listen, those look like dad shoes now.
These shoes when I met him. So
Yeah, those look like dad shoes now, almost. Yeah, but everybody wore those. Well, not everybody. I mean, a lot of people.
it's true.
But no, my favorite shoes ever that I had of all time was an Allen Iverson.
Yeah, that one I was just
I used to believe the zipper down. That's how you know.
That makes me laugh, bro. Somebody like saw you wearing them, was like, "Yo, let's go play ball." You were like, "Ah." No, I'm just wearing these. I don't do that.
That's how y'all do with Jordan.
Hey, I hoop.
Not in them.
That's true. I'm not hooping in them.
Yeah,
That's
Not
true.
in those.
I'll give you that.
Not in those.
Yeah,
So-
that's why I never went into Jordans.
You know one of my favorite pairs of shoes. You'll laugh at this. I don't know if you'll get this or not, but you'll laugh at this. One of my
Don't
favorite.
you dare say Etnies?
No. But it's in that world. One of my
Soaps.
favorite pair of shoes of all time was the ES Costin 2 skate shoes. I would
big
buy
fat
some.
ones?
I would buy. No, they were like during the fat tongue era.
Yeah.
They were they were so unique that I had 3 pair of them.
I had
dude.
some fat tongue shoes.
I would buy them right now if I could.
Did you ever have what were they called? Soaps, right?
Oh, I had soaps.
You had
Oh yeah,
soaps?
absolutely.
Did you have soaps?
That was when Brink came out.
You know, the grinding thing on it.
Yeah, no, I never got those.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You
but
could
I
like
never-
hit a rail with the shoes.
Hit the rail. Let's
That
hit a
sounds
rail.
like cocaine. That's not what we meant.
you said with the shoes, not with your nose.
Oh man, there they are.
Let me see. We're going back now. Oh, I remember those shoes like that. Yeah. Wow.
They are a little like.
Let us know what your
fatter tongue than
favorite-
I realized.
what your
but
favorite
it's-
shoes were.
Wait, or was it the 3s? Hold on, let me make sure it wasn't the 3s.
Let us know what your favorite shoes of all time were. Mine were some Allen Iversons.
Oh, the 3s were dope too. Golly.
What brand was that?
Yeah, the 3s were nice.
Yes.
I liked those version.
The 3s were dope. The 2s were my jam though. If you guys, if you're listening to this podcast, and you're like, what are these guys talking about?
Yeah.
The skate shoe company was called ES. That was literally the 2 letters ES, and it's the Costin 2s because Eric Costin was one of the
wonder what ES
one of the
stands for.
goats of skateboarding back in the day.
Yeah. But anyhow, so that's what happened. That's why we're not here last week.
You know who bought these shoes with me?
Maurice? Yeah. I
Yeah,
could
me and Maurice
figure
were the
that.
ones rocking these back in the day.
Yeah, Maurice is an old friend of ours. He's a rapper now. Believe
Based
it or
out of
not.
Atlanta. Not Christian rap.
Please don't. Yeah, don't look him up. That's not his rap name. So you.
Yeah,
I know,
you
but-
should be all right. But yeah, no, that's real. You know what's funny though? Me and Glenn Dowell were just having this conversation the other day because Glenn, if you guys don't know Glenn and Allie, his video played on Sunday. Segue.
Yeah.
So Glenn is still stuck in 2003. And so still like Fat Tongue, Etnies, DC.
That's a good assessment.
That's his jam, right? Like the big Oakleys or whatever, backward snapback, flat bit, like the whole 9. Right?
Oh yeah,
So
definitely.
Ken Block fan, still drinks original NOS energy drinks like from Fast and Furious. So that's our boy Glenn right there. But we were joking because we were talking about how Nike Dunks are
Yeah.
Nike Fat Tongue shoes. Like that's like a resurgence.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
That's
because
true.
Jordan 1's is a thin tongue. That's a smaller tongue, but
that's the only thing I don't like about the dunks.
is the fat tongue part.
fat tongue.
Yeah, it's like this is the fat tongue area.
When I see dunks from the side, like in a picture, I'm like, oh, I love those. But in person,
They look
they look like skateboard
boats.
shoes.
Yeah,
And I'm like, I don't want
exactly.
these. So even those ones I had from Nick Lackey,
Oh, you don't wear them as much?
I sold them. No.
Oh, did you really?
I
Okay.
didn't like the way they, like looking down, I was like, these look terrible.
Well, especially because you wear Vans a lot.
I wear
That's a
Vans
very
around.
thin material shoe.
Yeah, I wear Vans around. Yeah, I have a favorite shoe lately. I just haven't worn them much this summer.
Is that the Brockens or whatever what is it?
It's a Hawaiian company. I can't remember the name. Alokai or something. Pastor
Arnie was wearing them.
Arnie had some on.
That Reframe.
And I was
Shout
like,
out to Reframe. We haven't done a podcast since that happened.
Oh, we haven't. Wow. Reframe was cool.
Yeah. Segue. Yeah,
Reframe
Reframe
was
was
a-
great.
Reframe was a lot of fun.
John played guitar.
Yep.
Sure did.
A lot.
Reframe was good.
Right.
We had more people than doubled than the year before.
More than double. Yeah.
So that was good. Of course, it's only our second year. So that's cool. It was good.
It was awesome. Man.
Very, very good.
It was really good. It's just super powerful, man. So many amazing things. Just seeing people's hearts, we dealt with worship and it was so good. I think we have podcasts. Did we drop podcasts for all those?
Did we drop a podcast for all this?
Yeah. Do we do podcast audio? for those?
We haven't yet. I don't know if all of them have been uploaded. So
We will. It'll happen. You guys keep your eyes out in the podcast channel
Or your ears.
for Reframe.
Your ears out.
Yeah. Keep your ears out. Yeah, that's better.
Because you're going to listen. It's
Yeah.
a podcast. No, that was a lot of fun. I mean, I was glad it was over just because leading up to it, there's always prep and stuff like that. And
It's a long
you
weekend.
know, and then we work all week, and then you're here Friday night and Saturday, then church Sunday.
And it was coming on the tail end of 21 Days of Prayer too.
Oh yeah, that's true. That
Which
made
I
it
didn't
feel a
even
little
make it
worse.
for the last week because I was still waking up at the same time. I was just studying for that weekend. I was waking up at 4:45 and going straight into my office and the sun wasn't even up. Like I had to turn on my office lamps just to work because it was dark outside to start studying. I mean, there was no sunlight coming in. So
That was cool. We had the Freedom Church dudes,
yeah,
our friends over
a
there.
number of guys and girls from Freedom Church come. It's beautiful, man. It was that was such a unique connection. We've been connected to those guys for years, but that was a true unity moment where it was like just being in the same house together. It was beautiful. It was really good. So
Yeah, no, it was cool. And then this past weekend, we started a new series for us.
New series.
Soundtracks.
soundtracks.
We sold out of the book. We had the book Soundtracks by John Acuff in the Culture Shop, and it sold out. So we had to order some more today.
So you'll be more in the culture shop this week if you want to buy some more, along with a number of drops. We did drops this past what's this thing called?
Like 2 weeks ago.
Some new shirts.
Yeah, last 2 weeks
Some new
we've had new drops.
sweatshirts.
New sweaters, new hoodies, new t-shirts
We're supposed to have another drop coming up soon
in October.
October
Another drop.
with not just like a specialty drop, but also some more TC shirts with a cooler design on the back too.
I just remembered about our December drop. Yeah, bro, that December drop is gonna go so hard. I can't wait. Can't wait.
It's gonna be lit,
Yeah. So
lit up.
it's inspired by a Notorious B.I.G. album cover. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's all you're saying.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh wow.
They're gonna know
Yeah.
probably after that.
Straight to hell.
Yeah. Speaking of, we played some music this past Sunday. Segway. We played music. We were talking about soundtracks. We were talking about how like the soundtrack, like music. What we are ultimately talking about is the soundtracks in the background of a scene shape the scene for you to understand what's happening in the scene. How you're supposed to feel. And the soundtrack that plays behind it.
It's like the score.
Correct. It's the score.
You know, the Breakfast Club, that last scene, without that song playing,
Yeah.
would not have mattered.
So it's understanding that
Yeah.
and how we all have soundtracks playing in our mind.
Yep.
Right. And so we have soundtracks, that background music playing in the background of our lives.
What's yours?
Oh no.
If you had a song that could play every time you entered a room, what would it be?
Ooh, that's a good question. Let's play that game. What would yours be? Do you know already?
Number One by Nelly. The chorus. Just
Oh, the fact that you had that
that fast.
ready
Yeah.
is
Number One by Nelly.
great. Let's see. What would mine be? That's a great question. John, what would yours be? Something by My Chemical Romance or something?
Wow, how dare you? I really don't know. I don't know. I haven't really thought about it.
Think about it. We'll come back to it.
Every time you walk in a room, now I need to ponder this. This is
Almost like what's your entrance song? You know,
yeah, it's
like
an intro song. That's,
it's
that's really what it is.
Like a football.
I had a bit for
football-
later on, but this is a good one. I think we should stick with this. Let's
football
figure it out.
team enters to like when I was in high school, we didn't have football. We had basketball was our big sport. We were the Central Jaguars. So two of our big songs was that our team would run out to was "Welcome to the Jungle,"
Makes sense. Check
and,
it out.
and that to me really that's a good run out song.
Absolutely.
The whole intro and then it builds the intro and then it's like a
Oh wait, that is a Crazy Train.
yeah.
That's on me. That's my bad.
Yeah.
You got some remixes in your head.
Yeah.
But the intro, that song kind of builds, and then they would bust out through the thing, you know, out of the locker room. It was kind of cool.
Welcome to the jungle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
We would do Inner
yeah.
Sandman, too.
Oh, that's a good one. I like that. Man, we did that. We did that breakfast at Bellevue Middle School a month ago or whatever, and they had Alan Stone. They're the Warriors.
Oh yeah,
They had that Alan Stone song "Warriors" on repeat.
Repeat.
It was just the same song.
Yeah.
For like
Forever.
At
it
the
felt
school?
like an hour.
At the
yeah,
school?
At the school. There
No,
was-
no, we were there for an hour. Yeah, it was going for an hour.
Was it going for an hour? Well,
Yeah,
I know we were there for an hour. Well, yeah, that's true. At some
You
point
got
they
in.
turned it off.
You got in a little later than we did.
Yeah, I did.
And
But they
we
just
were-
had it on repeat.
Yeah, it was the same song.
the same song over and over.
And I love Alan Stone, so I have a lot of his music in some of my playlists. And now when that song starts, I'm like, oh god, I'm like over it because we heard it, however many times, 12 times in a row. So, but I say all that to say, what music would it be?
It's a tough one. Because you want it to represent you.
I don't know.
What if I did?
We'll come back.
Easy Lover, Phil Collins. Just kidding. It's a joke.
I'm uncomfortable.
What if we did? Hold on. I'm thinking like 24 Karat Magic by Bruno Mars or something. Like I like that.
That might be weird.
Would it?
No weirder than Number One by Nelly.
I mean, number one by Nelly is that's a.
It's so stupid.
I could do Batter Up by all the Lils. Remember, it was like Lil Romeo and Lil Bow Wow and Lil all of them.
Batter
And
Up.
Nelly.
That wasn't. No, that was the Saint Lunatic guys.
Was it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Batter Up. Oh yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm getting all my music mixed up today. That was Nelly and
Yeah, and the Saint Lunatics.
Murphy Lee and Ali.
Yeah.
Semi Charmed Life, Third Eye Blind.
That has that's a bad word.
Yeah, you were trying to squash that as quick as you could.
That's bad when Justin's like, no.
That's a bad
Wait a
word
minute.
if that's not the clean. What'd you say? Did you say Semi Charmed Life by
Yeah.
Third Eye Blind
That's good right there. I want something else.
from the '90s?
That's
What
the
a
song.
hook. What a
Yeah.
hook, John.
That's my song.
What a song.
That song talks about him doing drugs.
And it's a great song.
Yeah,
Ibuprofen.
it's supposed to represent you.
It's a great song.
It's great. It's supposed to represent you.
I used to do drugs. Now
What
I
would
don't.
your song be if you entered into a room and every time a song played?
Sorry, put it in
what's
the
your,
comments.
What would your song
We're
be?
curious what you
I am
guys
curious
are doing.
about that.
Um,
Anyhow, so yeah, we'll come back to that. We'll move on. So no, we started a new thing. You played some music to make your point. You played some songs people know.
yeah, so I have a funny story about that. But yes, continue.
Yeah. Obviously the best song that you played was "Living on a Prayer." Obviously.
I had a feeling you were going to say that.
Yeah. I mean,
Of course.
But like that's for all the 70s and 80s people and Justin.
70s is a lot. I mean, Bon Jovi. I mean that was 80s. I mean, "Slippery When Wet" was the best selling album of '87. That's late 80s.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So, yeah, so we played next episode
Yeah, you did.
instrumental.
Instrumental.
The intro to Bye 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 by NSYNC.
In sync. Yep.
Living on a Prayer.
Of course.
Grinding by Clips
Yep.
with the Neptunes and Pharrell.
That's like early 2000s.
Yeah, that was 03-ish.
Yeah.
20 years old, that song.
Yeah. That's hard to believe.
And then Are You That Somebody? Aaliyah featuring Timberland.
Yep.
So
she's dead now. She is. She's sad.
I just wasn't ready for that. Yeah.
She was good. She was good.
She was, yeah.
She died in a plane
was-
crash.
Yeah. R. Kelly would have ruined her career anyways, but
Well, he married her when she was 15.
yeah, then there's that. That's a whole different, that's not
Podcast.
it. Nope. But yeah, played those. So there was another song, another instrumental that I wanted to put in there.
You got overridden
so bad.
by your wife or somebody?
No, I pulled it on my own because I was like, I don't know that I can. If there's ever been a moment that my intentional, provocative, like this is the moment, And I was like, I don't know. And so I was like, no, yes, no, yes, no. And then I finally was like, yes, I'm going to do it. Just whatever. Who cares? And I was like, I'm going to say it was the Holy Spirit. It was just like, don't do it. Like, it's not worth it. And I was like, oh.
Was it instrumental?
It was an instrumental.
Could you say what it is now?
I can't say the name of the song, but I can say the artist, and you'll instantly know what song it is.
Okay.
It's the best Juvenile song of all time.
Oh. Well, there's a clean version title.
It doesn't matter.
That's true. That's
It
true.
doesn't matter. But that just like that dum dum
Yeah.
dum dum.
That's probably a good move,
People
yeah.
know. Yeah. Anyone that's listening from that, you know exactly what. I told Tim Williams that in the lobby. He was like, we both busted out laughing. He was like, "That's a good call. That was the right decision."
That was a good call.
But that is like that. If there's a song from our generation that you can hands down, without a shadow of a doubt, remember where you were listening to that, it's that song. Like, because Manny Fresh went nuts with that instrumental.
That was like the first Cash Money hit.
Yeah. Set the tone.
And that was just our generation too, though. That's the
Hot
problem.
Boys. Yeah.
You know, but those songs, I mean, yeah, obviously Bon Jovi was my favorite.
Yeah.
I've been listening to a lot of Bon Jovi lately.
Word? You got a concert coming up or something?
Nope. It's just, they're so good. All his hits have one thing in common. It's like they're sing-alongable.
Well, yeah. Don't bore us. Get to the chorus.
That was his philosophy, apparently, writing. And it's like, it worked. When you think of, obviously, Living on a Prayer, when you think of Wanted Dead or Alive, when you think of You Give Love a Bad Name, you think of Bad Medicine, you think of Lay Your Hands on Me, I'll Be There for You, Bed of Roses, even the ballads, like the choruses, like everyone can sing those choruses. So good.
What say you, John?
I think he's right. It's good. That's a good band.
It's great. I wouldn't want to watch them live now, to be honest with you. Especially because Richie Sambora's not with them. It's not Bon Jovi without Richie Sambora.
I agree.
They were a great team. I mean, Richie Sambora was the main songwriter, or both of them together were.
Yeah.
They were just great together.
His main writing partner.
Yeah. And of course, he had the backing vocals. I mean, Richie could have been successful on his own. Phenomenal guitar player and great singer. And
Yeah.
as a backing vocalist to John, you know, that Wanted Dead or Alive, Wanted. That was him, you know, hitting all those notes. Yeah, so good.
Dead or alive. That was good.
It's a great song.
Pretty much on key there.
It's a great song.
You might as well come back and be a singer in the worship
So what's
team.
funny is I joke around about not being able to sing, and I can't. I really can't. But before I stopped singing because I couldn't, I did work with Jonathan Lloyd about getting better at it, and I got good enough that I can actually
Yeah, I saw.
I mean, produce. Like, I'm not tone deaf or any of those. Like,
I wish I could
I still don't do it.
Not like Justin's like really tone deaf, but
Yeah.
It's so strange.
Yeah. I'm not.
I wish I could.
Yeah.
I do.
Well, I don't. You're not tone deaf. You just can't reproduce the tone.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I could hear.
because you can hear it. There's been multiple moments we were standing next to each other, and you looked at me. You're like, "That's off, right?" And I was like, "Yeah, that's off." He's like, "Okay."
Yeah. No.
You're like, you can hear it.
It's the worst voice ever. I don't know.
I'm with you. I'm no angel, bro. I can't.
I just wish I could.
We got a great team. Really glad
I'm
really glad they sing.
If you could just wake up tomorrow and have the voice of someone else, like someone else, or in the style of, who would you want to sound like?
Oh.
Because I think I would want to go high, like Sebastian Bach or a John Bon Jovi, where you could hit some high notes as a male vocalist.
Okay.
That's what made Skid Row so good. Is
Okay.
he could go so high as a male.
So I am. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Part of me
but I love
wants-
that '80s too. So
Yeah. Part of me wants to be in like the Chris Cornell vein.
right.
You know what I mean? Like that was.
yeah. I think mine would be Aaron Lewis,
What?
Who's that?
the lead
From
singer of
Stained?
Stained. Dude, he's phenomenal.
He can do a lot of
his
stuff.
Simple Man is still like
he had range that he was an underdog. A lot of people didn't realize how
No,
much range
I've
he
seen
had.
him live twice. Just him and his acoustic stuff. Like he's good.
he's the real deal. That's I'm with you on that. I'm trying to think. There's got to be somebody that I'm just not thinking about. Like part of me also thinks that I would love to be able to just like Alan Stone, bro. Like that dude's on another level.
Well, like the what's the acapella group? The men, the dudes, they do all the covers.
You're not talking about
Pentatonics?
Pentatonics?
Not Pentatonics.
Because they got one girl.
They got
I
a
think.
girl. The guys. Home Free.
Nope. Never
I
heard
don't know
of
Home Free.
I don't know who. I don't know.
What?
I thought you were talking about the guys from Pitch Perfect. I don't know.
No. Home Free. Wow. They do an acapella version of Man of Constant Sorrow. I'm not seen that.
No,
I don't think so.
Wow. Anyways, the main singer in there, because they do a bunch of covers, so they're all dudes. They do a bunch of covers, a cappella, and the main guy's just got a really like one of them is When a Man Loves a Woman. What's his face? That he just sounds so good, and he's not super high though. Like I like the high Sebastian Bach, like I said, John Bon Jovi, but like that guy's got more, I think, range than just that high. I don't know.
Interesting.
But I'm going to send y'all a clip of that.
Yeah.
Because those are good. Their bass, dude.
Yeah. Kills it.
Dude.
I mean, Pentatonics.
Oh, yeah.
They're
Pentatonics is
unbelievable.
nuts.
Yeah.
Their version of
Mary,
Ring
Did
of
You
Fire.
Mary, did you know?
Like Hallelujah.
Oh, yeah.
Their
The Ring of
Hallelujah.
Fire. Yeah. All
Hallelujah
those.
is phenomenal.
Yeah.
I love that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Mary, did you know? They killed that. Which she did, by the way. Mary, did you know? The song? The Christmas song? Mary,
She
Did You
killed
Know?
that.
No, they killed those songs. And I said, Mary, did you know? I said, Mary, did you know? It's like, she did, by the way.
I thought you
She
were like
did know.
Mary killed it.
No.
No,
Killed
Mary,
what?
Mary
Yeah.
did know.
Yeah.
She did know. Yeah.
Yeah, she knew. Yeah, that her baby boy was going to do all that. Yeah. She-
that whole thing.
yeah. So, but
Yeah.
So who would you sound like, John?
I said Aaron Lewis.
Aaron Hernandez.
But-
Oh, no. It's Aaron Lewis.
I thought it was going to be like
Aaron Lewis.
the singer from like Sum 41 or something.
No, I mean those are all,
aren't the most talented vocalists. Those
Yeah.
are just.
Yeah.
However, Fall Out Boy, his vocals are.
his vocals are
Then
pretty
you
good.
hear like Chris
Phenomenal.
Stapleton too, and you're like, man.
That's what I mean. That Chris Cornell, Chris Stapleton, those dudes.
Yeah.
Like,
I'd rather sing like that than like the Justin Timberlake falsetto-y guys, like the what's his face from the what's the show with the chair spin?
The Voice.
Yeah,
Like Sheldon?
Adam.
Adam Levine.
nah.
Yeah.
All they do is singing their that falsetto thing, and it's like, yeah, okay.
Or the other half of that, and the other side to that is Brendan Urie from what's it called? Panic at the Disco. He just has he has a huge range.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, who's the Fall Out Boy guy, John? What's his name? Word on the street is when they recorded that album, he did every single one of those vocals in one take, that would be very impressive.
that would be impressive.
Doesn't look anything like him now. Is it? No, that's not him.
Not Pete,
It's not Pete Wentz. Pete's the
Also,
bass player.
let us know what your who you'd want to sound
Yeah, if
like.
you guys are watching, if you're listening to the podcast, you're just hearing us look at John while he's looking at his phone.
Patrick Stump.
Yeah, dude. If that's true, that's absolutely incredible. Yeah. So
Yeah. So anyhow,
we're going
all
down.
that has to do with the soundtrack of your life.
yeah, that's what we talked about on Sunday. Go check out The Message. Great kickoff to the series about identifying your soundtracks and knowing where they come from and thought development and what we're going to do. Environment.
All
Environment we're raised in, the words that were spoken over us, and the expectations that were placed on us. All of those can create a soundtrack that plays in the background of your mind.
Come on.
And so that's why things in front of you can be great. but what's happening in the background of your mind is causing it to cast a nasty shadow over it or whatever.
Yeah, go watch it or listen to it.
That's right.
Stay with us. This is gonna be about a 6-weeker.
6, 7, somewhere in there. I can't quite remember.
It goes into October.
Yeah, it does.
Did you have a little bit today? You said.
Well, we did a couple bits already.
Well,
So I think we're. I
That's
think,
a
we're
few.
good on that.
Few bits. We can bring another bit in later on.
Bring in another one. Literally, one of the ones on here was walkout song. That's so funny.
oh wow.
One of the bits that I was going to put in front of you.
Wow.
Let's see. All right, we'll do this one. This one will be a relatively fast one. Okay, we're going to pick top cereal, but we're going to go in order. So you have to, like, whoever gets one, you can't pick the same cereal they picked.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, so you
Dude,
gotta-
That's not even fair.
It's like a short draft.
All right, who goes first?
So who's first?
We flip a coin.
We're all gonna pick a number. I'm gonna do a crazy math sequence. We're all gonna pick a number between 1 and 10.
8.
4.
1. No. 5. You said 4.
You said 8.
You,
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
me, and John.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
It.
It's the best cereal.
It is hands down.
It is
I
hands
agree
down
with
the
you.
best cereal.
Dang it.
I mean, we should just threw that one out. You know what I mean?
We should have.
Like everyone knows that's the best. And if you don't think that, you are 100%
Just
wrong.
Go ahead.
Say Fruit Loops.
It's not Fruit Loops. It'd be Fruity Pebbles for me
No.
over Fruit Loops.
You get too soggy. They're too small.
that your
No,
choice?
I have a process. I got a process on
Is that your choice?
Yep, I'm gonna go Fruity Pebbles.
I'm going Reese's Puffs.
Good call. I don't like what it does to the roof of my mouth.
It's peanut butter.
I don't really
can't
mind
eat
it.
that. Yeah.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, you can,
Yeah, I would never eat that, but
It's fantastic.
yeah, it's delicious.
I could see if you like peanut butter. I obviously don't, but I could
I wonder
see
if it
that.
has real peanut butter in it.
I don't know.
If not, maybe you could try it. Then you could know what our life is like.
No. Not even risking that.
He's like, no,
Absolutely not.
No.
That was it. That's the game.
Yeah, it'll be it for now. I got something I got to do, so I can't be on here all day.
I love a good cereal though.
Love cereal. We don't have it in our house. We never have cereal in our house because I'll eat a whole box and not even.
Fruit Loops, man. I love some Fruit Loops.
Yeah, trying to get my.
None of that's good for you,
No,
Of course not. No, it's
and it should be.
processed sugar.
It makes me feel like as a kid, that's like,
Oh no, there is cereal that's good for you. It's just not going to be on any of our lists.
I know a cereal that's fantastic for you, but it literally tastes like cardboard.
what?
yeah,
The Fiber One
No.
That's
cereals,
terrible. Yeah, it's terrible.
yeah, they're awful.
I wouldn't eat Frosty Mini Wheats if they weren't frosted.
You ever seen people?
I try to dig through the box and get the frosted ones.
Yeah.
Whatever.
You ever seen people do like a cut up a banana in their cereal like you see on TV?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
My dad used to do that with
I'm-
Frosted Flakes.
I've never done that.
I do it with my oatmeal every morning.
That's
You sound so old right there.
yeah.
With my oatmeal every morning.
My dad used to do I used to do a Frosted Flakes because I saw my dad do it. Yeah.
It's my protein oatmeal. It's really good.
Protein oatmeal.
Yeah, well,
Well.
that was fun.
All right, guys. Well, Justin, if anyone listened to this podcast and thought to themselves, boy, I love to know what this church is all about.
If you did, listen, you'd be in good company. 'Cause we're having a good time at church.
Where would
right
they
now.
find information about our
Yeah,
our
you,
church?
you go on the internets at transformationchurch.com or all the socials at Transformation Pensacola.
Yeah,
Boom.
absolutely.
Including
That's
YouTube.
what happens, including YouTube. Well, we love you guys. We're so glad you joined us.
We are.
Obviously, I don't know. I'm not sure we talked about anything valuable today,
I think we did.
but if your whole goal was to hang out with us a little bit, then we accomplished that, and we're glad we created that opportunity for you. John, thank you for being on as always.
Of course.
Justin, it's an honor.
It's an honor and a privilege.
Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll catch you next week for another week, another message recap podcast.
See ya.